Bob and Tom Tonight, starring Chick McGee, Christy Lee, Josh Arnold, and Tom Griswold. And now, here's Tom.
Right. I can see some of the video right now. I hope those screens behind him stay clean. What is it? NSFW? What is it? We'll find out in just a second. Where was I? Oh, I know. Through the glass on that side is Christy Lee. Hey, Christy.
Hi, Tom. Q95 Fox 59 weekend weather forecast brought to you by CarX. Rain today, 48. Some sunshine tomorrow, 57. Cloudy on Sunday, slight chance of a shower, high near 60. We have 40 degrees right now.
Also, speaking of a chance of you're winning some serious cash coming up several times today on Q95, including, let's see, what time is it? It could be coming very soon. So pay close attention. Listen carefully. Also, I want to remind you, Team Indiana on our micro site at Q95.com with serious information about some of the stuff that's going on right now. Find out what's happening in the news, as well as places that are open, places that aren't open, places you can pick up curbside, et cetera, et cetera. So find that at Q95.com. Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. I'll go around the horn, beginning on my left. There's Bob. Bob is on the big screen right there.
Hello.
Broadcasting from his home.
Sounds great. It does, really?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Like you're right here.
You guys, you look very good.
Now, Bob,
Right back at you.
I don't know if you can see, Bob, but to your left is Ace.
I see Ace. Hello, Ace.
How about Ace can't see you because he's looking at himself on the monitor. Let's see. There's Chick. There's Josh. And then can you see that through the glass, socially distant, is Christy Lee?
I did see that. I'm surprised that you are not behind the glass.
Yeah, well, that was talked about.
No, honest to God, I really figured that you, of all people, would be in an isolated room with no one else around you, breathing on you, not touching your stuff.
Wait a minute. This sounds like a good idea.
I know it does.
See, but I need my stuff in there.
Stuff.
No, but see, your stuff could have been moved quite easily. You could have been quarantined away from everybody.
That's what I
said. And you would be the
happiest
boy in the world. You know, you've been prepared for this since 1955.
Yep.
I've been training for it, Bob.
I know you have.
My new refrigerator came yesterday. It's about to go in my office, so I don't have to touch anything that...
Are
really
you serious?
Medical grade refrigerator?
Certainly.
No. Wait a minute. So you got your own refrigerator now? So you don't have to...
Good. We don't want you in ours anyway.
No,
I don't want your spirochete.
Oh, it's coming to the station now to your house?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, my God. Okay. All right. I think things have not changed.
Does anyone else know you're getting a refrigerator put back there?
It's already here.
So you guys don't get refrigerator rights with Tom's stuff?
Oh, God, no.
Not with Tom's. No.
Okay. All right.
It's going to be locked.
Yeah, but you're not supposed...
I don't know where these people have been.
Oh, my God.
Well, where have you been?
Yeah.
Well, that's what you're not going to have to worry about it because I'll be in my own refrigerator.
Oh, okay. I got you.
It's like one of those. It's like one of those
So,
dorm
Tom, do you
fridges.
get in a full hazmat suit when you get out of the station, and then to your car, and then change again, and then change when you get to your house?
He's got a system,
Now
Bob.
you know the layout here, right, Bob?
I do.
Now, okay, so if you have to pee,
Yeah.
you
I know
take
the bathrooms are down the hall.
Oh,
no.
wait.
No.
What?
I don't want to have to touch the door handles.
Right.
Because, as you know, they're laden with coronavirus.
No.
Well, of course they are.
So
the fully infected crew,
Right.
yes.
So our handyman Greg fashioned a number of door stops, which pretty much anyone, even if you're not handy, can handle. But Greg did a nice job.
He went to Lowe's and bought 12 for $9.
So to get to the other building, I have door stops. So you can actually get to the other building, and then the other bathroom in the hall over there. There's a door stop there, so you can actually go pee and not touch anything except your mail member.
You won't actually use the bathrooms in the Bob and Tom studio.
No.
Right.
But the funniest thing yesterday was Tom went to go to that bathroom and it was already occupied.
Oh,
yeah.
What do you do then? Do you shoot him?
He yelled at me. Oh, it was you? What are you doing back here?
but you told him
You
to
better
go
start
there.
packing a gun. You really should, Josh.
You're allowed to go. It's just you have to.
That's
not when he does.
Yeah.
Then I just have to wait 4 minutes because you've been breathing in there.
Sure. Yeah.
Oh, my Lord.
Oh, my God.
Now, if you have,
I'm surprised you're not wearing a mask.
Oh, he's got him.
Oh, would you like me to put it on?
Really?
It's right here.
Designer mask?
That's a
look
whole
at
nother
that.
story.
That is a good-looking mask.
Now, yesterday
that looks like a cummerbund.
It does.
it looks like it's a cummerbund for a midget.
Yeah, okay.
If I put a photo up yesterday, and I don't know if they posted it yet. It's of my two little girls wearing their masks, and then they're each holding one of those American Girl dolls. And I had our little seamstress friend, Amy, make American Girl doll masks. Right. So all their dolls now have masks on. So I took a picture of them and posted it so you can see what it's like. But it sends a message to the girls that, hey, this is what you have to do right now. So now, are you leaving your house at all?
Just to go outside. I did drive to a gas station and just to look around.
Yeah.
I'm really, I'm just bored here.
You may find this hard to believe, but I already had a box of 200 rubber gloves in my car that I've always had in there because when I go to the gas station, I put on a rubber glove because that thing you have to
wipe?
touch. I don't use gas station toilets, Bob. If you see me in a gas station toilet, I must have explosive diarrhea because I am not going to. No, I've always put on rubber gloves because the gas station
the handles,
those touch pads and those handles are just
germ laden.
Yeah, I actually did that also when I filled up my tank. Just drove around and went out for about a 20-minute drive just to see, if anyone else was out. And, I was the only one out.
Yeah, it's nice. It is nice to get in the car. It's for some of us. That's in some places they can't do that.
Yeah,
I was talking to a couple of my friends in New York yesterday, and it's just grim, stuck in an apartment, and you got to be careful where you walk and who you're around. So, let's just talk about the fact that you are in a. Is that a dog behind you? Or that's a statue?
It's a Nipper.
Right, Nipper.
Okay,
your old buddy Nipper.
Yeah.
I just realized there's
Remember, you were going to have Nipper put down after he scared the hell out of you?
Right.
It's the statue. It's a dog statue.
Then Tom realized Nipper was a giant plastic statue. Yeah. Well, Nipper, you got him again, buddy.
I didn't notice that.
It was one of the greatest moments in radio.
Oh, it was.
You were equally startled this time.
I thought Bob had a new dog. There are two screens. There are two screens behind you. Is that a pornographic photograph on the one that just
They're
right
not
now?
pornographic. Those are called glandscapes.
Oh, all right.
That one looks like it's got some serious boobage.
I don't want the images to get stuck on my screen, so I have screensavers.
Yeah, that's right. Sure.
Notice that in case you forget your name, as you age, right behind you in giant letters, it says Bob in foot-by-foot Scrabble letters.
Oh, yeah, they used to be here in the studio, remember, over in the window.
Yes, they did. See, you guys are now seeing all the stuff I stole from the studio. Does this mic flag look familiar?
Yeah, there you go.
Nice.
Hey, wait a minute.
I'm surprised you didn't steal. You should have stolen one of the better mics.
I should have.
And we apparently have some kind of update on the Tiger King coming up today. I know we have we decided we're not going to do the zoo thing.
Oh my God, Tom!
Well,
why do you keep
Chick and I are
bringing
still
this
unaware
up?
as to what it is. Yeah, I know
What is
that
the zoo thing?
I know that I know that Christy's upset about it, and Jeff Oskey's upset about it.
There we go. A struggling zoo saying they may have to consider feeding animals to other animals. Are you happy now? Are you happy?
Wow. I say.
I understand that.
Oh, my gosh.
With my rudimentary knowledge of biology, I say just open the cages. We'll see who wins.
Nature will take care of itself.
Wins.
Yeah. So now let me
Will it be known as the oral zoo from now on?
Oh,
let me ask you a
man.
question. Is the cheetah chow for cheetahs? No, it's made out of cheetah.
Oh,
okay.
jeez.
Get that David Attenborough guy to do as you can see.
Oh, my God.
Lion is indeed the king of the jungle.
Yes.
Bad news for the zebra. Couldn't really run in that little cage.
There was nowhere to go.
So
This is
does
a
it say
horrible
which
story.
who's the first animal to go?
No, this is
Yeah.
in northern Germany at the Neumünster Zoo.
There are apparently several zoos that are in trouble. And
If it's in Germany,
sure.
they stand them up against a wall and shoot them.
Oh, God. They are saying they may euthanize over 700 animals. This is like the saddest story ever.
don't you love the word euthanize?
Why would you put this on my desk?
No!
No.
You know, when I first heard that word, I thought it had to do with young.
Yeah.
Right. Oh, you're going to make it a puppy again? No, we're not.
One of those words that does the exact opposite of what it sounds
Yeah.
like.
Exactly.
We were going to use the word kill, but we decided to make it a fancy word.
You can imagine my disappointment when I found out what nursing home was.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
I thought it was a place you could go get it off tap. But
Nope.
Another topic.
But you know what? They are saying, the World Health Organization and the CDC, I read this morning, that it's safe to get packages at your door, that the coronavirus
still wash
doesn't...
my hands after I get
That's
one.
what they
sure,
say.
yeah.
Wash your hands, but
we have
it's safe.
we have a whole set of protocols.
Yeah, you might
Yeah.
not find this surprising, Bob, but Tom has a protocol
Yeah, he does.
for packages
For
delivered
packages.
to
Go
his
ahead,
house.
Tom.
Go ahead.
Really?
24 hours before you can touch them.
Oh, my
gloves.
God.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, Bob,
See-
it gets better.
Bob, the refrigerator that I bought yesterday.
All right, I have to recall that puppy I sent you.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's the refrigerator that I bought yesterday is in a package. It's I can't open it until today.
Okay.
Really?
Well, I don't want
Okay.
to. I can't. It's in a giant box. I can't.
So are
Wash the
are you going to install it all by yourself so no one else touches it?
It's like one of those dorm fridges,
Oh, you just plug it
small
in.
one, okay.
so it'll fit in my office. And,
I got you.
although I haven't even seen it, I don't know what it looks
You
like.
put your LaCroix water in there,
Yes.
I'll put my
Now,
stuff in
once
there so you won't touch it.
I give you 3 months before you can't see it because it's covered in papers.
do you? Yeah.
Yep.
Because I'm going to read those.
Uh-huh.
I've gone totally digital.
Have you now?
Yeah,
Wow.
I'm a digital hoarder.
He even reads digital mail now.
Okay,
I
Bob,
see
I'll tell you
what
how
he
much.
calls
Let me
it.
see
How
if
many
I-
emails you got, Tom? How many emails you have on your computer right now?
Where does it tell you that?
Oh, Jesus.
Right at the top.
Well, there's usually a little thing at the bottom, the ones you haven't read.
Oh, 41,672.
That you haven't read?
Good Lord.
So you have an email for the resident of a nice-sized Midwestern town.
You probably have an email from Dennis Wolfberg.
You probably do. A couple from John Fox.
Asking
Man.
for help.
Yeah. If you clean that out, your
Hey,
computer might run
hey,
10 times faster.
Still haven't heard on that donation.
Hey, Chick. Who
here's-
won the horse tournament?
Yeah, who won the horse tournament? Mike Conley, Bob.
All right.
Friend of the show.
Yay.
Ah, damn it! I lost $5,000.
It was a 2-day event. Of course, it started Sunday night, ended last night. Mike Conley defeated Zach Levine with a layup from behind the backboard.
That's cheating.
Conley finished with HO. Semifinal, Mike Conley defeated Chauncey Billups, and Zach Levine defeated Allie Quigley from the Chicago WNBA team, the Sky. So congratulations to Mr. Conley.
All right.
That.
Indeed.
The horse winner. I think we could
We
go.
watched him grow up.
Yeah, we did.
We could watch. We could have this go forward in non-virus times. We could have this next year for the. Probably not. It'll be a slam dunk. But still.
Quickly forgotten.
And Chick has challenged me to a game of horse.
Using a basketball or something else?
Well, the locker room game.
A measuring tape.
Well, you can't. You don't.
You can't shoot a
I can
basket.
shoot okay. My right arm is a little bit mangled, but I can shoot okay.
I can't wait for this.
Is there a thing? Is there such a thing as a little bit mangled?
Well, I mean, it only goes up this far, but I can shoot.
Chick,
Really?
you understand you can't lose this.
Yeah, I know.
If you
I can't.
do-
Oh, I know.
To a mangled arm guy.
Yeah.
As they say,
Oh, yeah.
I've got
You never live it
everything.
down, Chick.
Never.
And in a game of horse, remember, the person who goes first decides the stuff, so I could go shoot left-handed.
Yeah.
You see.
Yeah, you sure could. I'm just as good with my left hand as I am with my right.
Are
We're
you?
talking about basketball, not masturbation.
I stink
You should
from both
spell
sides.
horse with a W, Chick.
Yeah, horse. WHO.
Okay, all right. Okay, thank you very much.
Okay. He doesn't want to play. All right.
Well, we'll get the basketball set up. We'll do it live. We just have to do our social distancing, and every time you touch the ball, we'd have to have
Disinfectant?
separate balls.
You have to have
obviously.
separate balls.
Yeah, you don't want.
And then
Well,
once
but what about the-
But
when
if your
the ball
ball goes
touches-
through the net,
What if the ball touches the backboard for you? You're going to have your ball washed off and cleaned. It's going to take us about 8 hours to play a game of horse.
We're going to need some kind of a Silkwood shower guy out there.
Oh, my God.
Okay.
Bob, you're so lucky.
Oh, I know. I was talking to Josh the other day. I said I couldn't have retired at a better time. This confinement quarantine is ideal for the retired.
Yeah.
It really is.
Okay. Well, I wanted to do one quick story before we let you go, Bob.
And I have a little ditty for you guys if you want to when we come back.
Oh, cool.
Oh, great.
Oh, good. Well, then maybe we can. Maybe I just think you're the only one that'll get this, Bob. So real quick,
Go ahead.
Christy, do you have the story about the Land O'Lakes butter people?
I sure do.
Now, are you familiar, Bob, with Land O'Lakes?
I have a sweatshirt that does that.
Oh,
Okay,
do you really?
then you'll know what to say after you hear the story.
Land O'Lakes is apparently removing the famous depiction of a woman from its packaging. President and CEO Beth Ford said in a news release that the Minnesota-based company is repackaging its products as it looks toward a 100th anniversary.
Considered politically incorrect or something?
Ford said
no.
Land O'Lakes intends to add images of their farm owners or farmer owners or people that contribute whose milk they use to produce the products. The front of the package will still retain the traditional Lake and Woods theme with the words farmer owned more prominently featured. It's unclear whether the woman on the Land O'Lakes packaging will disappear entirely.
I think they're going to have the Washington Redskins logo.
Oh, that's nice.
As Josh mentioned, some have criticized the logo as being culturally insensitive.
Probably time.
It's one of the greatest party tricks of all time.
Yeah.
Now, that's why I brought this up, because I knew Bob would know. Bob, explain the party trick.
Well, she's kneeling.
Right.
And if you fold correctly,
right.
you can fold the knees up to her chest.
And it looks
and
like...
she looks stacked.
It's the same, the mushroom trick with
Mushroom trick.
with a dollar bill.
Oh,
Yeah.
right. Yeah.
You mean you do a bunch of mushrooms and then you look at a dollar bill?
With George Washington.
No,
I don't
thank
know
you,
the
Bob. The
mushroom
voice
trick.
of reason. No, you take a dollar bill and you fold it and you turn it into a mushroom.
Right, yeah.
Well, this is the same thing, but much funnier.
Do you know the lady's name? The maiden? Do you remember her name?
I thought it was just the
Morgana?
Butter maiden.
Morgana, good guess.
The kissing band.
It's not Morgana. She actually has a
Okay.
name.
Oh, what is it?
Mia.
Oh, is it really?
She first appeared on Land O'Lakes packaging in 1928, 7 years after the Minnesota Cooperative Creameries Association was established.
Gotcha.
But that's such a legendary. I mean,
Oh, yeah.
I buy that kind of butter a lot, and
Yeah.
So I don't know. Anyway, apparently she's not going to be on there anymore. They tried to get her off. She wanted to get off. Mia won after that movie Last Tango in Paris came out.
Oh, geez.
Gosh, you know what? I don't really want to. Yeah.
Butter scene.
Sure.
No self-respecting woman wanted to be associated with it.
Agreed.
Unsalted.
Okay.
Oh, boy.
And remember that their slogan, look for the girl with the butter in her box, or what was it? No, with the
I don't remember
look
that.
for the butter. Look for the butter with the girl. Look for the butter with the girl on her box.
This is much better than the last tango, huh?
Yeah. With the,
Josh is pretty sexy today, Bob. He's got his new glasses on.
Josh is always sexy.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
If you Google poet Allen Ginsberg, you'll find Josh looks exactly like him.
Be a bit of a...
Get his
There we go.
Or
Yeah.
Alan Sherman.
yeah. There you go. Or an unshaven Alan Sherman.
I think Josh brought sexy back, didn't he? I thought.
I think
Sure he did.
There's Chick McGee, of course. Our engineer is Ace Cosby. Now, Bob, we have a new feature.
Yeah, what's that?
You may not be aware of this. It's called the Ace Cosby Joke of the Day. Ladies and gentlemen, the voice, the legend. He's the world's biggest Kiss fan, and it's Ace Cosby.
But you guys didn't notice I have a new pen.
Oh, how about
It
that?
writes underwater.
Oh, really?
It writes
Hey.
other words too.
Writes other words too.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, that's the correct response, I'd say.
Now will you listen to me?
Ace, would you mind doing a little time travel and performing for Bob the joke that originated this feature? Here, I'll give you the intro one more time. Bob, these are observations about contemporary culture from the worldly, the wise. It's Mr. Ace Cosby.
Bob, I don't know if you know this, because I know you like to cook. The first French fries weren't fried in France. They were fried in Greece.
I want more.
Oh, you're not the only one.
I like it.
Nothing but
Just learned my
requests.
cat's favorite song.
You just learned your cat's favorite song.
Yeah, it's Three Blind Mice.
Cat's Fox. Love that one. Yeah.
See,
All right, I was wrong.
Rapid fire.
My God.
Rapid fire. Okay, now
Fantastic.
Bob is at his house, and we played his new song a few minutes ago. I know you said you've got another treat for us. I guess.
Oh, yeah. When I found out I was going to do this, I figured I better do something new. So,
ukulele in hand.
Got the uke out.
yes, it's not very long. It's and it's not very good. So, okay. Can you hear that?
Oh, yeah.
Yes, Haywood.
See, unlike Haywood, I have the words right here. The last 4 weeks watching TV every day. I'm a sofa spud with a 65-inch display. Watching Showtime and HBO. In the John, I watch a MacBook Pro. But what really kicked me in the nuts was a Netflix show. I'm not a Joe Exotic fan. And Carol Baskin killed her man. Her cats ate him up, but the cops couldn't find a thing. Joe Exotic's in cell block 4. He won't hurt kitty cats anymore. And I lost 10 IQ points watching Tiger King.
Yes.
Tiger King, Tiger King.
It
Here
is.
we go.
Yeah, I didn't know if that was old news or not.
Tiger King, Tiger
This is our Tiger King theme song when we talk about it now.
That's beautiful.
Tiger King,
I can hear that all day.
So you got a little tired of the time. I've only gotten through 3 episodes, and I slept through parts of all of them. So
Well, we watched the first episode, and Becky and I debated for about 2 days whether to go on.
All right.
Yeah.
And we continued, and I still feel ashamed that I did.
Yeah, it's kind of like a car wreck. You can't look away.
Oh, just horrible.
Yeah.
Just horrible.
Yeah, a lot of terrible people.
Right.
it's interesting, though. I wonder if it would be as big as it is if it weren't for the current
Quarantine?
quarantine. It's,
No, it would have been probably the least watched show on Netflix.
who knows? But it's there. It is.
Yep.
And it is a thing. So we'll be living with that. I enjoyed the new song.
Thank you.
Now, let's see when we well, I guess the last story we did was the zoo feeding.
I think it was the horse thing with. Oh no, it was the Land O'Lakes. Is the last story.
Yeah,
we
Land
did.
O'Lakes and
the butter story.
Butter
Sure.
Maiden.
The Land O'Lakes
Yeah.
lady is being
Mia, her
apparently
name is.
she's going to go with. It's not clear necessarily. They're going to be adding
I
other
bet
things.
they put a little picture of her in the corner or something.
I
Don't
think
you
she might be gone.
Well, they have to. I mean, it's one of the greatest gags of all time when you take that butter and flip up.
I
the
did put
knee.
your sweatshirt pic up on Twitter.
Oh, you did?
Yes.
Is it me holding the Big Dick Black trophy also?
Yes, it is. I didn't
Yes,
thought
it
I
is.
mentioned that part.
Now we should explain. Big Dick Black is a
character from.
is a character from a movie called Hardcore.
Oh,
a
yes.
serious
George C. Scott.
serious movie with George C. Scott about pornographic filmmaking. But there is an
His
actual.
daughter runs away. She gets involved in the illicit filming of movies, and he goes to save her.
That's right.
But there is a character named Big Dick Black,
Yes.
Yes,
Portrayed.
He does make a cameo.
portrayed by a very fine actor,
Hal Williams.
Hal Williams, who was probably most famous for Private Benjamin. I think he was the sergeant.
Yes.
He portrays a gentleman named Big Dick Black
Okay.
in the film industry.
You don't know
Memorable.
who I am.
Yes, we've many times visited with Big Dick Black. Christy, you got another story over there for us?
Well, we might as well stay on this subject. Pornhub has launched a parody website called Scrubhub to promote hand washing. Videos on Scrubhub feature explicitly titled but non-pornographic videos of people washing their hands, preparing baths, and participating in safe social distancing. The site benefits charitable organizations like Invisible Hands and Frontline Foods. Pornhub's COVID-19 relief efforts include sending thousands of surgical masks to a variety of organizations. They have enjoyed a surge of site traffic
I bet.
since the nationwide lockdown began.
So
So
these
do
are
they have topless gals washing their hands?
I don't think it says non-pornographic, Bob.
I know I tend to wash my hands after I visit Pornhub.
Do you?
Yeah.
Good.
Well, that's nice. Yeah, that's nice.
and I don't know if you've
It's a mental picture I can't get out of my head.
yeah, I don't know if you've ever seen Josh's house, Bob, but Josh
I have not.
Josh has one of those soap dispensers, except when you push down, it shoots across the room.
Well, if I haven't used it in a week or two.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
It depends.
I would think that, well, first of all, if it's just people washing their hands and they're not naked or anything.
No.
But
No.
they're
What's the point?
Scrub up.
there are probably guys that find that a turn on.
Well, of course.
Oh, sure.
But if they did it with feet,
Oh, my goodness.
Oh,
yeah.
geez.
Yeah.
that would be something.
Then you
I'm
could call it Corn Hub.
There you go.
Yeah.
if her feet were somewhat
Corny.
Yeah.
I'm just saying,
might be less appealing for some. Well, there are probably guys that are turned on by that, huh?
Sure, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Corns,
The feet, you
bunions.
bet.
Yeah, hammer toe.
Hammer toe. Oh, it's hammer toe time. Oh, yeah.
Serious?
Okay.
All right. I
Like a
didn't
nice
need to know
hammer toe,
that.
Tom?
No, thanks. I've got a couple very interesting requests here. A couple for Bob. I'm gonna have to tell him about in just a second. I'm not sure he's ready for it.
Uh-oh.
We'll find out in just a second. Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. I'm going to spring something on Bob. He's visiting via Zoom this morning. Hey,
Hello.
Bob. Good to see you, sir. Lots of nice compliments about Bob being here, and we just played his new song, which is great. Also in the studio right now, it's Ace, Chick, Josh. This is Tom, and then through the glass over there, it's Christy. Bob once again is at his home. Wow, an obscure request, Bob. Do you have any water there?
Water. I have a little Gatorade. Yeah, what do you need?
You just prep. You'll find out in just a second.
I have a guess.
Oh
boy.
You sure you're okay now? By the
think I
way,
am.
when you turn your head to the side, you and I have the same thing going.
Oh, the little
The-
flip in the back?
We haven't had our hair cut in 6
Oh,
weeks.
yeah.
Look, wow.
Yeah.
that
There's
is-
a lot back there.
That's happening.
I wish it was up here, but it's back here.
Yeah, if only they could transplant it. I agree.
Yeah.
This is a very unusual request, and I certainly appreciate
Throw it at me.
You sure you're okay?
I'm all right.
Would you please ask Bob if he can do his famous, at least one of his famous bird calls? Now, I know
Oh, yeah.
There's a lot to ask.
Wait a minute. Whoa, wait a minute.
He's got to get some more Gatorade. This is very
Okay.
difficult. Okay. You ready?
African scissorbird.
Oh, okay.
All right, here we go.
There you go. Famous African scissor bird.
There you go.
I think I hurt myself on that.
Okay. I don't want you to.
Man.
Yeah.
I can't do the diarrhea bird. That might-
Okay, yeah, no, don't. That would be too much to ask. I think we'd have to let
It's a
you
lot
prepare.
higher yeah.
That was, and then another request. This is an unusual request. We are begging for a special edition Ace Cosby joke of the day.
Oh.
So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. He's not just our engineer. He's a legendary voice, a big Kiss fan. It's Ace Cosby.
Well, with all this downtime, I actually wrote a book.
You did?
A book on reverse psychology. Don't
Yeah.
read it.
Wow.
Do
All right,
not.
African diarrhea bird.
Here we go. Here it comes.
Oh, my.
Okay, that was. I think that might have been the diarrhea bird.
There, yeah,
Okay,
that was it.
I couldn't get it all out. It
okay.
hurt so much.
He flew over so quick.
Okay.
Yeah, he did.
Good to know. Okay, I think it's time for the introduction.
Time now for things we learned today on the Bob and Tom Show, brought to you by Grainger, delivering the products. Keep your facility running is what Grainger does best. They've been doing it for 90 years. Visit Grainger.com for whatever you need whenever you need it. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Thank you very much, Chick McGee. Now, Christy is wearing we've learned her soft cashmere sweater.
Yes, it's very soft.
And it says on these notes, ooh la la.
Nice.
Nobody can feel
like
it, though. That's
cashmere.
the sad part.
That is the sad part.
Yeah.
We can do the it must be felt joke through the glass.
Yeah.
That classic. Okay.
Always a classic.
Once again, Josh's new glasses throwing me a little bit, but I do like them.
Thanks.
And did you save your old ones or they're the wrong prescription?
I did save them. Yeah, just in case.
Backup pair.
Right.
Did you wear them? Have you worn them at all?
No, because I'm still trying to get used to this new prescription.
Okay, good. Today was International Haiku Poetry Day, which
Yeah.
after we read a couple, we realized let's not. Bob's obviously been joining us for the day.
Yes, been having a blast. Thank you
along with
very
his
much.
plastic dog Nipper.
Yeah.
Nipper's in the back. He's back there.
And he's got his giant letters with his name Bob and back up in the giant Scrabble letters, so we could remember everybody who he is, of course.
Right, so he doesn't forget his name.
Donnie
Reminds me
Baker.
of who I am.
Donnie Baker played a new game, the Pawn Stars drinking game, and as I recall, you have to do a shot of Fireball every time Chumley says something stupid or Rick says, I've got to call one of my expert friends.
Yeah.
That's right.
Didn't get through it even. I think he got through one show
I think
or so.
he got maybe 2 episodes.
Maybe 2, I think he
Apparently,
said.
he woke up and found out he'd bought 5 new samurai swords. That will happen. I checked my mailbox here, and but people want to know how many mails I had. 41,706 now. That's
Wow.
That's up from 41,672 earlier in the
That's
show.
like half
when
the
you asked
cloud.
me.
You could probably delete all those and never know you missed anything.
Oh,
You ever notice that your computer might be running
I know,
slow?
it's what I said
Yeah.
earlier, Bob. And, God.
Get a lot of mail here at Tom's.
What are they all?
Yeah,
Are they all? Are they all
No, you
Hillarys?
mean we get a lot of unread mail here?
We found out that there's a new online dating site because apparently Dr. Fauci said that the online dating thing pretty much needs to be left behind for now.
Right, basically, that's what he said. Yeah.
And
Well, I think
mentioned-
that's the best way to date, kind of social distancing.
Yeah, well, and I suggested starting
Cheap,
one called Glory Holes.
Yeah.
They can't cough on you.
Oh, they can't.
No.
Might be limited. Okay, I guess we won't do that. Thanks, Bob. Good seeing you. We'll play your song again.
Thank you, guys.
Come back.
We appreciate it.
This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Watch the entire show live or on demand with the Bob and Tom VIP All Access Pass. Listen live with the Bob and Tom app and make sure to visit bobandtomstore.com. Tune in next time for more Bob and Tom Tonight.